you are trying to get other people to love and accept you. So here's the truth about trying to be loved and accepted by other people, because this is a big one that I would say pretty much everybody struggles with at some point in their life. So you don't actually want love, acceptance, and approval from other people. You think that you do because that's what you were taught. You're actually craving the one thing that only you can give to yourself, and that is your own acceptance, approval, validation, attention, and self-love. So most of us live our entire lives chasing love and approval. Why is that? Because we believe that if we get it from other people, then we will feel whole, that we will feel loved, that we will feel accepted. If I, get this job, if I just get this person, if I just get this status or this money, I'll be happy. If my parents approve of me, if they agree with me, if my spouse approves and agrees with me, if I get everyone's blessing, I'll be happy. But even when we do get it, it never lasts. We end up feeling empty again, unsatisfied again, because the truth is we don't really get it from other people. We can't. We only want it from ourselves. Self-rejection is something that we're taught to do from the time that we're children. And what that means is we're taught to make everyone else's wants and needs and judgments and opinions more important than ours. And as a child, we feel like we need to do this. We have to do this in order to survive. We're also taught to constantly judge, criticize, question ourselves, our decisions, our desires. We're taught to hold ourselves to ridiculous standards. We beat ourselves up for making mistakes, no matter how big or small they are. And we're never taught to see ourselves with compassion, let alone forgiveness. So not only do we beat ourselves up in the moment of doing something, but we beat ourselves up for the rest of our lives for things that we did 20 years ago. So it's an endless cycle. So then we become adults and nobody tells us, one, how toxic it is to treat ourselves that way and to put other people ahead of us and our own happiness, but two, that we can change it, that we can learn how to give ourselves the love and attention and acceptance and approval, the care, the love that the people around us weren't able to give us as children. Even if you had really great parents, you still felt that void because you can't get it from other people. You just can't. No matter how good your relationship is, you just can't get it. So we keep trying to get it as adults because nobody teaches us otherwise. And so we go to our parents again, even as adults. Our teachers, our bosses, our religious leaders, our partners. It becomes this painful process of seeking approval and acceptance and feeling unworthy because we can't get it. So that's what I really want you to hear, that no one else on this planet, I don't care who they are, can replace the internal support and validation and unconditional love and acceptance that your inner self is starving for. So you have to start learning how to give yourself the love and the encouragement, the attention, the presence that you've spent your whole life trying to get from other people. You have to start noticing when you're trying to please other people and when you're making decisions according to what you think other people would want or need from you. And you have to stop. You have to stop in that moment and give yourself what you need in that moment instead. You have to give yourself, enough trust to make a decision on your own, enough belief in yourself to take the next step with something without anybody else approving. It takes practice to do this. But when you're brave enough to start taking those steps, that's when everything starts to change for you. That's when everything starts to click. That's when everything starts to feel lighter and more aligned and makes more sense to you and feels more fulfilling. And that is when you finally feel truly fulfilled and whole and peaceful and free. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.